Hi everyone, Anat Kessler here with a new video tutorial, and today I'm going to show you how to turn your paper scraps into a junk journal. So this is a real junk journal because we are going to use our junk to create it. So this is my scrap paper pile. Basically, these are all papers that I don't need, and most of them are leftovers from collections, single papers that I have, that I cut stuff from. And what I'm looking for are basically large papers that I can turn into pages. So I'm basically going for a 6 by 12 size. So anything in that size or larger will work for me. I don't care if they're double-sided or one-sided because this mini or junk journal is not going to have any binding, so no sewing either. Stay tuned to find out how to make this junk journal and how to attach all the pages together. So our next step is to basically have most or all of the pages in the same size. Now, a junk journal doesn't have to be in the same size, but I want to have it kind of uniform. So I'm going to stick with 2 sizes. Of course, you can stick with any size that you want. So I'm going to start with a 6 by 12. And I don't care if I leave those little white strips on the bottom, and I don't care the color or the texture of the page because I'm going to completely hide all the colors and all the patterns. How? We're going to see in just a minute. And then I'm also going to have some of the pages slightly taller. So some of the pages are going to be 8 by 12. And you can decide whatever size you want. So my next mission is to cut all the pages to the size that I want. So you can go skip ahead to where I finish cutting all my pages, and then you will be able to see how I continue. Next, I'm going to fold all my pages in half. And this is a really cool way to make a junk journal, especially if you're a beginner, because number one, you don't need to know any fancy techniques like sewing, binding, making a cover, and so on. Number two, you can decide how many pages you want to add, because the beauty of this junk journal is you can add as many pages as you want. Usually when you make a junk journal and you bind it, that's it. You have a set amount of pages and you can't add any more. But not here. This is sort of a magic junk journal that you can add as many pages as you want even after you added stuff into the pages. So now I have all my pages ready, and I'm going to show you how to hide everything. So what I want to have is a junk journal with white pages, because I'm going to make some mixed media on it and all kinds of paints and techniques. So what I'm going to do is take a white gesso. Now you might be asking yourself, what is a white gesso? Gesso is a medium that has white paint on it and an acrylic, basically glue. So it is basically glue and white paint. This is the stuff they put on canvases, and this is a primer. So when you add it to something, to a surface like a cardstock, a canvas, excuse me, a wood or something like that, it primes it and makes it ready to receive any type of medium that you want to add. So basically what I'm creating are white pages that I can play on. And as you can see, one coat is not going to be enough. We will have to wait until it's dry and then add another coat, maybe even 3 coats. I'm only covering one side of the paper. I don't need to cover the other side. Let's see what happens after it's dry. Are we going to wait until it's dry? No, we're going to use a heat tool to dry it because we are impatient. At least I am. You can leave them out to dry, of course, if you don't have a heat tool. But you can see that one coat is not enough. So we're going to add another coat. By the way, just for your information, there is also black gesso if you want to have black pages. And also there is a transparent gesso, clear gesso. And that is for people who like the background but want to prime the page, want to make it ready for sprays, paints, inks, and things like that without ruining the page. So these are all my pages. They're all covered in gesso, as you can see, and I've already done the first one, and now I'm going to show you how to attach them. Basically, I'm going to attach them back to back. But I have one more fun thing to add to my journal, and that is uneven pages. So what I'm going to do is cut one side of the page only all the way to the center, leaving just a little flap. And the next page that I'm going to attach to it on the right side will look exactly the same. So I'll be able to attach those 2 flaps back to back. So if you wait a few more seconds, you're going to see me do that. So let's start with attaching the left side. So basically, this is the page, the second page. The first page is a regular folded 8 by 12 page. And that is going to be the first page. This is the second page, as you can see. Make sure it's not upside down. We're going to attach it back to back. So we're going to apply glue and then sandwich the 2 pages back to back. Now with a junk journal like this, you can basically do anything on it because it has gesso. The pages are really strong and they can handle anything. So you can attach paper, fabric, paints, inks, sprays, watercolors, whatever you want, and a combination of everything. So this is a journal that I'm going to make faces in. It's going to be my face journal. I'm going to use different techniques. That's a whole different story. So now I have the first page and the second page attached, and I have this little flap to attach to page number 3, and so on. So basically, I'm going to create my pages separately, single page every time, and then I'm simply going to build on my journal, adding a page after page after page until I'm happy. So I have page number 3 that I'm going to attach. So what I'm going to do is align the 2 pages together, and then I'm going to make sure this is the page, and then I'm going to make sure that the flap on page number 3 is going to be exactly the same size in exactly the same place, because they have to match, right? So taking a pencil and making little lines, or not so little, making the lines to help me cut it in the right place. And again, I'm going in the right place, and make sure that when I attach the pages, they will match perfectly. Let's see how to do that. Also, we'll be able to see how page number 3 looks. So now I have an empty page. Oops, now I have a full page. Let's just attach the two. So I'm adding glue to the back side of this flap, and then the flap on the right will match perfectly. So if you want to create uneven pages, you simply need to align the two parts that you're going to attach together. And if you wait a little bit longer with me, you'll be able to see how the finished journal looks. So basically, I'm not done with it. I'm still going to add pages, but I made all kinds of faces, and you see all the uneven pages and how the journal is looking so far. So I really hope you like this way of making a journal, a junk journal for beginners. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the little bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video and you're able to follow them all. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time.